So tonight's game is going to be Blunt Force Trauma versus Dirty South Gaming. The poll for this game is in favor of Blunt Force Trauma. 11-5. So 68 and 3/4 of you voted towards Blunt Force Trauma. And 31.25 went to Dirty South Gaming. First ban is Sledge. I mean, good pick. I would assume they probably have or have had some bad times with Sledge in the past, so it's understandable. Thatcher, all right. Thatcher is is normally the pick for Blunt Force Trauma, BFT. All the strats go around him. And Mira, all right. And the last one being Bandit. Slade, fashionably late's better than not being here at all. All right, round one. Let's see where this goes. It's coming out with the Zofia, Thermite, Nomad, IQ, and Ash before the Decade, Frost Legion, and Valkyrie followed up with a Smoke. And it looks like BT or BFT will be keeping their 5, and Storm will be 6-picking to a Dock, going to Aviator Games for their first hold of the night.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Slade, I don't know if you saw or heard the prediction, but the predictions went. I'm now 11-5 in favor of BFT.
Bomb located by attackers.
They're set up for this hold.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Looks like they're not destroying the planes in Aviator. Hopefully they don't
5 seconds left.
get any C4 stuck there. I know they've got one C4 operator.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Or 2, sorry, with the Cade. Oh, okay, there we go. Just gonna scroll through here. Already getting the IQ action in there.
Setting up a
Reaper.
barricade!
I missed that. I didn't even notice Reaper died there. That's my fault. Why no Buck? Good question. Maybe there's something going on here, a different strat, or they're trying to use or confuse the defenders, or who knows what they're gonna do. You see that they're getting the drones in, making sure everything's clear. And if you look over here with Soap and Kiln, they've got basically the entirety of the north side to themselves. They don't have to worry about any roamers. With 4, seems to be 4 anchors, mainly because Reaper is down and out for the count. You see they're getting the wall and Aviator. Oh, no, they're not. That was a good impact tricking by Legion. Vanless is going to go for another one. Fakes it. Smoke throws a canister out and misses. gets caught on the ceiling, but throws it another one into study and gets it all the way in the back. While Mad Max pushes up. It looks like he's going to be peeking Aviator window or door with Soap. And Kate is fighting Vanless and Kilm. Storm gets injured, but docks himself up by Mad Max. Mad Max is quite low, gets shot at by the two Legion. And the game room wall is now opened because of Vanless. They're starting to feel a little bit of pressure here. Kate is watching the thermite hole. Wow. Legion picks off Mad Max. Nice headshot there. Kate picks off Kilm. Soap and Foxen are pushing in. Soap gets taken out by Storm. Good kill there. Vanless with a quick double kill. Foxen starting to peek. Vanless is planting. He initiated it. Foxen puts some damage into this dock.
Attackers are activating.
Vanless gets the plant down. He's staying right behind bar, holding to the Aviator side vault. Foxen's getting a drone in. Let's watch Storm here. He's flashed, can't really see anything. Looks a little hesitant here. They're both looking a little. Oh, and Smoke starts pushing up. Doc's watching. Runs right out just in time. Oh, Thermite's injured. Oh, TK on Foxen. But it's, oh, he gets there just in time to win them that round. That, oh man, that TK there. Oh, that was good. I don't know what you would call that. Clutch, I guess? In that 2v1 situation. It's a good question. Why didn't they finish the thermite? I know, like 99.9% of the people I've played with would get to finish off the thermite, because that's very valuable information coming from the thermite on if they're defusing or not, and they can give out pings even while being downed. Probably just a goof on his end. Was just more focused on getting the defuse. Who knows? IQ Bay, yep. Foxen is known for running IQ.
Defused by attackers.
Some say he lives, laughs, and loves IQ.
Door barricaded.
This time they bring the a castle and a Caviera to the mix, castling off wall or hallway from 90 and Red Landing.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
I would assume he's going to be castling off. Oh no, yeah, okay, or not, okay.
10 seconds.
Let's look around and see. Got the Electric Claw on vault wall.
5 seconds left before insertion.
And he's getting the rest of the game room wall there.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
And as you can see, Mad Max brings the Hibana instead of Nomad last round, and Kilm is running Capital instead of the Ash. Let's see where the Cav is. There we go. Cav is all the way over in Astronomy. Got droned out. Misses the shots on the drone. And seems to be rotating over to Master. Oh no. Going downstairs, rotating down towards the living room. The 4 anchors still upstairs. Or still running with the 4 anchors. Mad Max comes in through 90. And the 3 roam clears of Capital, IQ, and Vanless. Let's see how this runs out. There goes the Cav automatically. And goes straight to work getting IQ. Kilm's droning upstairs to the Red Landing. Vanless is watching the flank. Mad Max is in 90 getting ready to open vault wall. He's got to hurry. Cade's got Cade might have an Electric Claw. He doesn't. I don't believe he does. No, he doesn't, because it's over there in aviation. Let's see how Vanless or everybody else is doing. Ooh, gets picked off there by the dock. I don't know if he didn't see him or what. And then, nope, the Cav I saw in the corner was dead, and I thought there was a... That's my fault. Nope, that already happened. Smoke is already throwing out one of his canisters to keep them from pushing in through the Hibana hole. And Vanless is pushing into study. Soap is holding the Hibana hole. An angle into aviation. Saw the dock rotating, wide swinging. Must have seen the dock. Kiln ends up picking off the Cade from Red Landing. Soap missed all the shots on that dock. Vanless and Foxen getting oddly close to each other, and Storm ends up taking out Vanless. Smoke uses another smoke canister. Reaper's coming out. Soap gets Soap gets Storm. Reaper's all the way back in 90 and gets him from there. Kiln and Foxen. Oh, Kiln gets a double kill on that bunk. IQ's got to be careful from behind. Reaper's coming in, getting the plant down. Fighting Kiln through the hole.
5 seconds to go. Attackers are activating the bomb
Oh, and Kiln gets him. I'm sorry that I just got speechless there. I just wanted to see what happened. The impact did not do anything to the IQ there. Kiln finishes the round by getting the kill on the castle. So many potatoes so far. Yes, sir. So many potatoes. You think that, Slade? I'd have to agree with you on that one. I would have to agree with you on that one. I know it's hard for 4 people to be holding something like that. Going into the 6-pick phase, got Capitao, IQ, Hibana, Thermite, and Zofia. Didn't hurt them last time, so why not go with it again? And this time they're bringing a Jaeger, Vigil, and a Legion. Bringing back Legion. With that 5, keeping the dock and castle. Well, Crooks, the one thing that hurt them the most, in my opinion, was castling off-site completely. None of them could have rotated out to help the roamer if the roamer was asking for it. So, who knows? See how they do it here? They're castling it off already. Maybe they're going to be castling off-site again? Who knows? Oh, Vigil going downstairs. All right, all right.
10 seconds
Probably gonna try to get a flank on them over at red. You got
bomb
the
located by attackers.
Bunk trying to let people know which ones to reinforce.
Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
Death is up in master bedroom getting hatches. Death might stay upstairs. Storm not liking that picture, I think.
I've reinforced the wall.
Still has 2 more castles. Oh, it does look like he's going to be castling off site. I don't know if that's the play. Didn't work out for them very well last time. So let's see. You got the Vigil downstairs. Oh, Death picks off the IQ early on. That's a good pick. Very good pick. I wish I knew where IQ was pushing from. Oh, right there. Oh, you got him from... Okay, got him from aviation. All right. Now you've got Mad Max and Soap there. Trying to get into study. Soap, as you can see, his drone is on the other side of 90, going towards Red Landing. Killing down in main entrance, making sure the downstairs is clear. Mad Max also droning out.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
While the Jaeger... Oh, Vanless gets picked off by the Vigil down in Piano. Death gets Soap. And Mad Max gets the refrag there. A little late, but better late than never. Now it's going to be a 2v4. Kiln and the Vigil going at it. Kiln gets Vigil.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Now they've got the... now they've got to figure out a 2-man push with just... the the Hibana and the Capitao, but you got to remember there's still the 3 anchors. Let's see how they get this push going. Hibana opens up a peek hole. Oh, misses some shots there. Didn't seem to land any on the, what was that, the castle, I would assume? Most likely. Doc docked himself up not too long ago. Getting noticed by, I believe, Capitao or Hibana. Hibana, Mad Max, sees Storm, just can't land his shots on him. Him being very, very wary here, getting the drone in with 15 seconds left, making sure it's open for him. He sees where the Legion is. He's going to have to push in. He's going to have to be careful to his hard right. Oh, gets taken out by Storm. And I believe that's all she's going to be writing in this run here, boys and girls. And yes, it is. Yes, that's a good observation there. That's perfect, Slade. Couldn't say it better by myself. It was a very it was a great round by DSG. Comeback season? Who knows? We'll find out. Going with the same 5 as the previous 2 rounds for BFT, and same. It looks like it might be the same lineup for both teams, unless there's going to be a 6th pick here by either team. Welcome everybody who are just tuning in. Game is being played right now is Blunt Force Trauma versus Dirty South Gaming, and BFT has taken 2 rounds to DSG's 1. 6th pick from a Jaeger to a Jaeger, best 6th pick there is, and from Hibana to Nomad by Mad Max, or Max Mad. Sorry about that. No, I miss Mad Max.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Rushing's is always your answer, Josie. Most times, it's everybody's answer. Going back to Aviator after losing the first 2 rounds in Aviator and then taking one down in the kitchen.
Discovered the location of a bomb.
If the castle might might castle off site again, and that wasn't the play in round 2. I don't think this is going to be the play in round 4. Drop the Doc for a Maestro. Yes, I would also agree with that one.
10 seconds to insertion.
Mainly because of the Maestro cams. And, you know,
before insertion.
When in doubt, just hold down right trigger, I guess.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
And it looks like the Vigil's going to be roaming downstairs once again over in the library area. Having to break down that castle there so Storm could get back in and Death could roam. Should have waited to at least put one of them down. As you can see, Soap over there on the master bedroom side, getting the drone in, making sure his roam clear is available, checking for roamers. Let's watch his drone skills. He's going to check down Astro. Really didn't do that good of a job of checking down Astro. It just went right past the Jaeger. That could be costly if he doesn't go and check it again. Jaeger just sitting there. Starts shooting at drones. That gives away his position if they didn't see him at all. And looks like the Jaeger's going to be going for the trophy. Mad Max got his scent. Mad Max starts putting shots into him. And then Kiln ends up taking him out. I took too long to switch over to one of the people. Sorry about that. But Kiln gets the frag on the Jaeger, and Vigil's right below. Right below in Mudroom. Here's the commotion upstairs, and looks like he's going to be going to Astro stairs. Hopefully, Nomad put down Nomads over there. If not, Vanless is holding it, but it does not look like he's going to be doing that. He's going to be going through Kitchen. So, a north side push from BFT after the first 2 rounds. They did a south side push. It's a 3 roamer Storm, once again in Vault. And Castle is in Aviator this time. They still have to be careful of the Vigil looming downstairs. Oh, he's going all the way down into basement. That's surprising. They get the vault wall open. There was no wall denial. Mad Max takes some shots from the dock over there. Bunk
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
holding. Oh, Storm takes out Vandalist and Thermite. Bunk holding from Game Room. Oh, Mad Max TK's kill. That had to have been on accident. There was definitely an angle there that was being held by Colt. Reaper takes out Soap. That was a long angle from Reaper. Mad Max is injured from Storm. They got to be careful now. Foxen, making sure his angles are clear. Going to pick up Mad Max. Storm rotating out, looking in 90, getting ready to push 90, I would assume. Foxen, Fox got to be careful. Sea Storm puts some shots into Storm and takes him out. Puts them in a 2v3. 2 in sight, and the Vigil's still roaming. I say that a little too soon. Reaper ends up taking out Foxen. Now it's just Mad Max against the world. Mad Max sees the Vigil, but Vigil lands his shots more. Good round by DSG. I assume Mad Max thought he was crouching there. How is everybody liking it so far? Everybody having fun? Everybody chillaxing? Does everybody have a great week so far? I know it's Thursday, but it doesn't hurt to ask. Going with the same 5 once again. Nope, sorry, different. Well, I would say same 5 since they played them last round. DSG's bringing Valkyrie and 6 picking off the smoke. I'm going to assume to Elysian because they're going to called it Trophy Statuary. From both teams, you'd say, Demon. I mean,
Attackers need to locate
sloppy
and
in the
defuse
beginning
bombs.
for DSG. I'd say towards the end, DSG started getting their ground back, getting the feet back under them, and BFT was the team that ended up being the most sloppy there in the end. Vigil going downstairs already for room.
Bomb located by attackers.
See where Castle's placing one of his castles to bathroom from astronomy. Not a bad play.
10 seconds to insertion.
And right there as well. Yeah, all right.
5 seconds
Not a bad
remaining.
play, not a bad play. Storm
Attackers are
doing
moving
his thing,
to
putting
defuse
down
the
his
bomb.
barbed wire on Astro Stairs. Let's see, are they doing a 5-man push? Nope, just a 1-man push from the east side. The rest are coming from the south. Death over here got a dirty, I mean, it's not a bullet hole, but it is a regular knifing hole, and assumes that they got droned out, so they already rotate back to site. Leaving all of upstairs on the south side to them, with the Vigil over here in a library right below. Going with a 4-man anchor all on one side, but Reaper going over to A. And Vandalist is already into Master.
located by attackers.
Doesn't see any cameras. He believes he's free. Makes a little punch hole. Getting the wall open. No wall denial. Nomad comes over with him. Nomad's any possible entrance into the site. Wall is now open. Mad Max is getting the long angle. All that Legion has to do is move his head just a little bit, and maybe Mad Max can pick him off. Mad Max misses the rotate from the from the castle. It's all right. Mad Max goes into closet. As you can see here, everybody is now starting to make their way over, but the Vigil is still downstairs. Looks like he's going to start going up 90. You got Soap and Foxen pushing from 90. Vandalist ends up getting Death. The Valkyrie is now out. The Reaper ends up picking off Soap, and Storm picks off Vandalist. Reaper's now injured. Kiln's going to get the final kill, or get the kill on him. Defuser is now stuck in sight, being held by Storm, and Max has to be careful on how he holds it. Fox got to be careful. Not behind him is the Vigil as he's getting ready to get down the castle. Kiln pushes in, gets the refrag on Bunk, and then Storm injures Kiln. Mad Max has to clutch it up here, get Storm out of the way. You got to be careful with the Vigil behind. Takes the Vigil out behind him. Killen's still injured. Storm is pushing up with full health and takes out Mad Max to finish off the round, giving them their first lead of the night. Comfort picks make you want to throat punch people. Well, that's the same with me with comfort bans. When people ban Monty or Blackbeard, just make themselves more comfortable with the rounds. How many maps? Just one, Flamingo. Going with the same lineup, the Capital, IQ, Nomad, Thermite for BFT, and Jaeger, Doc, Vigil, Castle, and back to the smoke for DSG. And just to let you guys, Blunt Force Trauma knows that their names are BT. They tried changing their names to with BFT in the beginning and end, and it just Xbox will not allow it.
Need to locate and defuse as many
So
bombs as they can.
they came to a decision for BT. It's one of the few things that would have worked. BF would have been, you know, probably would have been made fun of for the meaning boyfriend and all that. But they're back into Kitchen where they won their first round, and they haven't looked back since. After losing the first 2 rounds, they've made a comeback with winning the next 3. Are any of your predictions starting to unravel here? I know a lot of people said that the BFT was going to win, and now that they've lost 3 in a row. Anybody's predictions changing?
A bomb. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. Defender is approaching a kill zone.
Oxy, it's me, Supernova, on the lineup for BFT when we were a part of A&E. But since we've split and gone our own way, I asked to be taken off of the lineup. Just for a short time. Got a lot of stuff going on at the moment, so I can't be doing a lot of the league stuff. As you can see here, there looks like there's going to be a laundry push here. Got all 5 of them over here on the south side, with the Jaeger roaming over an art studio. I believe that's the right call out for that one. Yes, art studio. He can easily get a few picks off if he just breaks the piece of wood. I don't think he knows. He probably does know. He cannot. I lied. He cannot get an easy pick there. That's my goof. Foxen's downstairs. He's got Vigil with him, and the call out right there that the Vigil's down there. So Foxen's got to be extra careful, making his moves down here. Vigil's going to the southwest side of the basement. Foxen throws out his drone to find him, and Death picks off Mad Max. Death picks him off from the art studio, and he's trying, I assume, trying to get an angle through that window that Kiln made his way through. Kiln and Vanless are already are making their pushes in. Kiln gets Storm. Kiln gets Bunk as well. 2 great picks to start off, and then Business ends up getting Foxen downstairs. Foxen probably was not expecting coming from there. He's rotating back up slowly but surely. As we can see here, he's got to break that doorway to get through, but with Vanless already planting, they're getting the plants down. They're going to have to find another way to push. First plant here, Soap holding from Laundry. Vanless staying in sight. Kiln or I don't even know what that room is. In Memorial Room.
Reloading, cover me.
Business is going to have to find a way. Vanless ends up getting the Doc out of the way. Sorry, no, the Jaeger. Kiln's fighting both the Castle and Vigil. Castle just blind firing in there, misses his shots. Vigil's going in from Kitchen, peeking around the corner, doesn't see anybody. And Soap gets Reaper, and Business ends up getting Vanless, who peeks a little too late, and he just ends up getting taken out by Kiln. Nice comeback round there. played. Let's be nice now, buddy. And now going 3-3 into the half. It looks like BFT is going to be starting out with the Valkyrie, Mozzie, Mute, Echo, and Jaeger. But after seeing that there's an IQ, Vanless might change out that Echo for someone else. No, they're all confirmed. And you got the Monty, Zofia, Thermite, IQ, and Buck. So Monty push is on the table. Starting out in
Attackers need to use as many bombs as they
starting
can.
out in Aviator Games here. Mad Max as the Mute, Soap as the Jaeger, Foxen as the Mozzie, Vanless as the Echo, and
Attackers
Kiln
have
as
discovered
the
the location of a bomb.
Valkyrie. I'd like to see how DSG does their Monty pushes here, or you know, plays it with Monty. The Echo has to be wary of his Echo drones, his yokais, with the IQ on the board.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Look here for
Attackers
their
have recovered their diffuser.
A 5-man push on the south side. Are they going to do a study push with the Monty? You've got Soap and Kiln roaming. Soap over here in the closet. Soap downstairs going towards kitchen. Foxen and Vanless are both in the vault with Mad Max on drones, I would assume. Or cams, sorry, not drones. Over here in games. Monty gets the study door open. Let's see if the Echo is paying attention to any of this. He's getting his drones in position. We've got the IQ and Buck doing a 90 push. Mad Max with the C4 gets the IQ out of the way immediately. Very good pick to start off the round there. The IQ now they've got no sight on any of the yokais. As you can see here, it looks like the Monty's making a push into Aviator. But it doesn't matter. Kiln gets I would assume a pre-placed. No, it was not pre-placed. He just threw it up. Gets the Monty. 2 good picks to start off the round. Thermite's now left alone with Zofia. He's got to be careful. Both the... oh no, there is still one more C4 left out there coming from the Mozzie. But Kiln gets taken out by the Buck downstairs. Soap is still all alone over here on the north side with Buck coming up Astro stairs now. Zofia and Thermite are splitting up. Soap ends up getting the Buck and now can come back towards site. Foxen hears and is ready for the Thermite to start pushing, so he gets another angle. Zofia's holding a long 90.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Soap ends up getting the kill onto the Thermite. That's defuse for them. Now Zofia has to regain. Wrong player. Has to regain defuse with 52 seconds left. Sorry there. I'm not used to. And then gets shot by the Mute. I don't know if he knows. He does know. He just... Mad Max coming out with the... wants his kill. I would have gone for the knife, but it's alright. Yeah, death sucks as Monty. I wouldn't say that, but it was his first round, Demon. A&E gets their first round after... oh, sorry, second round, because they've won the past 2 rounds. They're trading back and forth, it seems. A&E... no, not A&E. Sorry about that. BFT, they split off of A&E. Taking the next 2 rounds to regain control of the game. Vanless 6-picking from Doc back to Echo. And... oh, maybe not. Well, he's going to have to stay there now. He got the IQ, Finka, Thermite. I didn't see the other 2. Excuse me.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Lion. So, IQ, Finka, Lion, Thermite, and Zofia. and they're holding trophy statuary. As you can see, their hold here. Making the rotate into astronomy. Mad Max putting down his mute jammer on top of Astro stairs. Vanless getting the middle and right side of the bathroom wall.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Let's see if they can get the early pick onto the IQ this time, again. I do have to give DSG some props. They, their defense was going on that 3-game winning streak, really solid. Coming down from 2-0 to bringing it to 3-2. Got to give them props for that. Their holds after their first 2 losses were much better. Crooks, it's just best to let it be, you know. They might go for the rest of the night like this, who knows. As you can see, the thermite is droning out. The Finka boost gets killed, taken out of the way. Death gets killed out for the count.
A bomb has been
Zofia tagged up, but Foxen comes back with a kill. Actually, I don't know where. Oh, pushing into trophy entrance was the Alliance. So Alliance out of the way. Vanless is resituating his drones, and now everybody else is getting ready to make their push, it would assume, with all this droning, making sure everything's clear. Bunk droning, you've got Business droning. Business is trying to make sure he can get to the wall. He's going to be peeking into the 90 hallway, sees a drone, knows it's his. They've got to be careful. Max has to be careful. Business just misses Max. Vanless holding astronomy, but he's still on his Echo drone, so if someone pushes up Astro stairs, he's toast. Mad Max getting ready to throw that C4. Finka did the Finka boost, so you've got to assume that there's going to be a push coming here. Storm is pushing up the stairs. I don't know if he knows that Jaeger's there. I don't know if he knows Soap is there. It doesn't matter. Soap ends up getting him anyway. Soap must have heard him pushing up the stairs before making his move. When he decided to push back down, Bunk and Business are in master bedroom getting ready to get that wall open. The C4 thrown out by Mad Max, but catches the lip. He's got it messes up his second one. It does not matter. Now there's no more C4 for Mad Max, and Foxen's got to rotate all the way over. Bunk is injured. I don't know where that came from. I would assume Mad Max. And it looks like he's going to get a little cheeky here.
15 seconds left.
It looks like he gets the wall, or has the thermite charge, or the thermite on the wall. Mad Max gets taken out by the Zofia, but Foxen also takes out Death at the same, just moments before. They need to get defuse. Bunk gets soaked. Defuse is not in possession. It doesn't matter. IQ had it. Foxen made sure that it was defended. BFT wins that one by the neck, by the hairs on their neck, I would say. Quick picks already for the attacking team. And Ash, Monty, IQ, Monty, Finka, Jackal, Buck, Valkyrie, Mozzie, Mute, Echo, and Jaeger for BFT. Going to Dining Room Kitchen. When I used to play with them, or when I was on the lineup, we would bring a Castle or an Echo. Nope, sorry. Not an Echo. Pulse. I don't know why I thought of Echo when I was going to say Pulse. Think it's gonna, or do you guys still think BFT is gonna come out with the 7-4? I mean, it is possible.
Defenders,
it is very possible.
Bombs from being defused by attackers.
It's a good prediction, though. I do have to say, Steel, very good prediction. First time we would have been correct. Well, there's first time for everything. Foxen sees the drone.
Attackers have
I
discovered the
don't
location of
know
a
if he
bomb.
ended up getting it or not. Oh, well, he did. Okay, so he's got one drone already in his possession.
New feed activated. Cam in position.
Get a quick look here
10 seconds left.
on the hold.
Jammer deployed. Cam in
5 seconds to go.
And then let's go check for the roamers.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Soap upstairs, staying in master. I do have to say, we are having a really weird snowstorm here in Maine at the moment. It is in April, so it's not uncommon for us to get snow in April, but the amount of snow we're getting right now is pretty weird. We weren't ready for it. So if the stream ends, it's most likely because the power goes out, but no worries. Kiln already gets Jackal taken out of the way. That was a quick one. But just to confirm with you guys, there should be no problems. But if the stream does end, that is the reason. But I doubt it will happen. We should be Gucci. There's a 90% chance that I'm right. Kiln staying over there in 90 after taking out the Jackal early on. You've got Monty, Buck, and I believe Ash. Yes, Ash over here getting ready for a push. Death is droning out Laundry, making sure it is clear for a push. Storm already pushing into Art Studio. Not Art Studio, my bad. I was going to say Mudroom, but it's not. But getting some health taken away from that C4. Mad Max trying to get a little cheeky there. You see Ash going in from the basement. Foxen now holding the Laundry.
Stay behind me.
Monty is even lower than he was before. And Buck takes some shots from Foxen. You've got Death over here pushing Mad Max. Mad Max doesn't know. He's going to crouch walk right into it. Foxen getting an injury there.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Finka boosting to get that injury. Kiln getting the Finka with the Ash right behind her. Kiln can get an easy double or triple kill here. All he has to do is get the Ash. He gets the Ash. Vanless took out Bunk not too long ago. Sorry that I didn't call out. My mic was unplugged. And now it's just Monty. And now everybody's bullying him. It is Bully Monty Day at work. And he gets the Jaeger down. It's a flawless round for BFT. Now we're on match point. Yeah, it was a softball. He got very lucky that they didn't blow it up, or Ash didn't use a breach charge. I don't think Ash had any breach charges. If she did, then should have done it just to cause some confusion. Going into match point 6-3 BFT, going with the Valkyrie, Mozzie, Echo, Jaeger, and a Mute going into Aviator Games, and like a very last second switch. Comm check now. Kiln, you say something, and Storm, you say something?
Yo. What is up?
All right, can you guys hear them? Slade, it ended in a 7-3 BT. Okay, cool. Death Rider, I'd love to do a redo, but that's not my choice. But yeah, so the game ended in a 7-3 victory towards BFT. Right now I've got Storm and Kiln in the party. And I'll have to re-ask those questions just so they can hear you. That was my goof.
That's fine.
I forgot that you have to change it to unmute when you get onto a new Xbox.
Yeah, you're fine.
So Storm, just to get the question a lot shorter, the dock in the vault?
Again, they were saying if they take over vault, it's over. So I was like, if I die, I die. I'll take some people out with me, and the ACOG also. I was able to hold peaks, as you could tell, with that ACOG. There's almost no recoil on it, also, so it was pretty easy to just head tap. So,
all right,
that was my main thing.
And can you please tell the stream what you guys were doing before the game as well, because they missed that piece of gold.
We were singing Backstreet Boys, or I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys, more or less. We were chilling, having fun and stuff like that. So, as you guys could tell, I don't know if you saw it or not, I was making happy faces on the walls and stuff with Doc basically the whole defense. Yeah, especially kitchen. I'll go up to the window, make a happy face. So we were pretty. We were just keeping it positive the whole time because that helps a lot for morale.
And now on offense, when you guys were doing the Monty push, I don't know if it was the first round or the second round you guys were on offense, but you lost the IQ and the Monty both to C4s. How did that change your team's push?
As soon as Monty died, we went, oh well, we weren't gonna use him anyways. And then the IQ, we were like a little, like, man, that sucks. But at the same time, we just had to keep on going, because there's not really much you can change about that. If we kept the same push, then we would have died. So we had to change it up a little bit, of course. It really messed us up though. Killing the IQ. Monty, we were kind of using him as a distraction for you guys, but they handled him pretty well, as you can tell.
All right. And then now Kim,
Yeah, what's
tell me what was your team? I was in the party beforehand, but tell me how did your team get ready for this game?
bunch of T hunts. We just sat in the party. We were all individually doing our T hunts, try and make sure we were hitting our shots. I actually practiced with Ash. I think I used Ash one round, and that's it. And I was like, you know what? I needed to change my thing up and go Capital, and it looked like it worked for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did for
I
sure.
would assume so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the attacking rounds, you guys did really good there with the Capital.
Yeah, I mean, we really didn't do much
yeah.
with them. There's one round I think I actually got a firebolt off that actually benefited like tremendously for me. The other times it really didn't benefit anything. They're just trying to scare them, I guess.
And what was going through the team's mind after winning the first 2 rounds and then quickly having the tides change on you and losing the next 3?
Is more not adapting. Sorry, that was my child. Hold on, real quick. Alright, I'm
this
back.
child
Sorry. No.
is a lovely girl.
Yeah, she's amazing. But anyways, we were slacking on like adjusting back to what we should have been doing. I know the hard breacher, he was peeking stuff, which he knew he shouldn't have. He even said after that round he got picked off by Doc. He's like, yeah, I probably should just like do my job, not worry about peeking everything. So after that, we kind of buckled down, got back to where we were.
Awesome. And then, so, the roaming from DSG, the hard roaming from the Vigil, and the Jaeger, some rounds, seemed to have really got to you guys really, really late in the round. What was the mindset after having a very nice push into the statuary trophy room, and then having the Vigil come from behind and just ruin everything? How was that towards the team mentality?
Really, honestly, I don't think it really affected us a whole lot because of the fact that we still had plenty of game left. I mean, and we knew that. We already had rounds 1 on attack, and that's our main goal, is to get those set in place. And then if we have to go on defense, then we have 6 rounds at least to clutch up and do what we have to do on defense. And most teams usually are better on defense. So, and that's one of our strong points too.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for playing tonight. It was a great game.
No problem.
An amazing game.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you two. Thank you guys for the time for the
No
interview. And I'll let you guys get back to your teams.
Okay.
Sounds
you.
good. Good
Awesome.
game, guy.
See you guys later.
Good game.
And again, everybody in the stream, I am very sorry for the technical difficulties. I live in Maine, and we just had a very weird snowstorm. So I was not expecting the power to go out the way it did. It normally doesn't do that, but with the mixture of rain and snow, it just so happened to go out at the very wrong moment. For those of you who are just joining back in, the game ended 7-3 inside of BFT. And thank you all for Yeah. Thank you for all joining, and I will catch you guys later.